Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. Alright, wanted to make sure to carve out a little time before moving this weekend to keep you guys updated. We are waiting for the Horde Worm Reaper Dragon breeds to go. They are misnamed, but that's alright. And then the last mission with our Northern Expedition, we found some really cool Panthers. So I'm excited for those to hatch. I have no idea what the Ultimate Fury is. That'll be our first time seeing that skill. Everyone should become tame enough with time. I was just looking at the abomination effect. Alright, and then we've got our first two that have hatched, but unfortunately they rolled spiny skin, and not what we were hoping for. Ooh, he's got killers and energy steal. I did forget that. So we've got one good roll, one not so good roll, and a few more chances, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed there. His abomination is going up. We'll have to give him another reptile potion at the end because he's good enough. It's going to go up 5 a turn for the next 4 turns, so it'll go up 20, 32, and I'm going to take off 25. So I'll have to turn these down a little bit towards the end. Maybe something like that. Alright, redo our math. 12. Yeah, we'll still have to turn it down a touch more. Unless we just do the hybrid potion, then we should be good. That'll get abomination very close. The other one I'm not going to mess with. I am not as concerned. Found out last time that can't breed when you're old. I kind of figured, but that is unfortunate. I still feel like we should be able to craft a little Viagra and get the boy going. Yeah, we ended with this, so let's start out with a lethal combat. Sounds like a good time. Ooh. Don't really want to bring any of our main guys to a lethal. That makes me a little nervous. I'm tempted to just bring those two. I mean, Blitz he's pretty amazing, so that should be fine. We did get some decent items, so let's check here. 5, 6, 3, 5, 5, 3, 7, so not quite as good, but we'll take that level. Alright. Fat Everett, he's darn good. We did end up leveling up this guy kind of by accident. Let's just make shooting the bow cheaper. Merlin. Let's keep making it cheaper to get our big heal off. And then none of those should have levels. Alright. We should be good to go. Let's see what this Lord battle is. Rogue Lord. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, so range units on the right side, melee units in one range on the left. It's good to see Swampy and Reaper again. Haven't brought them in a while. Alright, I need you to stay in the middle. Let's go hide Reaper. Sorry, not Reaper. Blitz. You're gonna need to be my support on this side. Hasten is my not as good archer. 30. Move up one more. Okay, that's alright. No good rolls so far. Alright, let's try and get someone into their back lines right away. You need to stay middle, because you're primarily just going to heal. Holy cow, that guy's evasive. And I want to get a second melee unit around this side. See how this goes. Okay, they're not having much more luck. RNG is at least staying balanced for me. Alright. Yeah, let's just kill their archer. That sounds awfully good. 50s across the board. Alright, we move up 1. That jumps the odds significantly. Swampy Boy should be able to move and attack. Okay, didn't get a kill, that's okay. Let's see if we can drop and get a kill. Nice. And then keep him flanking up the side with Swampy Boy. I just need to protect my back line. He's so good. Alright, and then Reaper, we just blitz to hold the front. Kind of a sketchy battle, but honestly has been going a lot better than I expected. I mean, it helps that we pretty much only brought max units. The autopiloting in this game is kind of rough. Like, why would I approach him from the front when I can just make one move and sneak around the back? Alright, let's do a quick slash, see if we can get some bleed on him. Nope. Not quite dead. Reaper with the finish. Reaper can take mage. Let's hide him. He's done enough. And now we blitz. Alright. Nice, pretty good lethal combat. Not a whole lot I would change there. That divisional labor seemed to work out pretty well. You know, knowing how easily I won it, I could have definitely brought my tanks instead of Swampy and Reaper, but I just didn't want anything to die. Let's go. Tiger Bear Cave and another Panther Cave. We made it. We made it, boys, to the Great North. Alright, we gotta do it. Gotta try the Tiger. What are we working with? They look sweet. That's really cool. Alright, definitely gonna need my tank forward on this one. I think my next batch is probably gonna be stronger than him, so if I'm gonna have to do a position shuffle, I'm gonna send him out. I know I do that just about every time and it's kind of a waste, but you never know what positioning you're going to be or need. Probably could have moved the second tank up first. Might pay for that one here soon. I mean, this is pretty much all positioning, so I can always correct my mistake now. That works just fine. I'm going to keep Blitz coming up. You want to stay back there? Are you sure? Wow, I can get off 4 quick shots. Doesn't help when I don't land them, but the fact that I can shoot 4 is pretty sweet. Alright, let's have Swamp come up. Not enough. We do have 3 adults down this wing. Okay. Let's try and get my range units up to keep doing more support. So they have 2 units coming, 3 units moving now. Alright, I think we just hold this position, because they're going to attack from here. I've got line of sight. Here I've got line of sight with 2 range units. I just hold. Biggest thing with these lethal cave fights is you just don't want to get stuck in a straight corridor. That's the worst thing you can do for the sake of your melee units, because then they get 0 support. Let's get him a kill. We're trying to level him up, and we keep holding. Oh, we got another wave. Alright. There we go. You don't have line of sight. Wait 1 more turn. So like if I move up, which I want to, then I gotta swing my archer this way, and this all works. Quick attack should get through and be enough. And we've still got a couple up here, so let's speed this up a little bit. I know, Reaper, I didn't use you. You can't use everyone in these fights. Alright. This is at least a zigzag path, so if we come up here... Man, I do always feel a little bad, right? Like, we just storm into this bear's cave and murder them all and take their babies, and that's how we get better monsters. Like, kind of insane when you think about it. I don't want to go any further than the start here, or else I'll be in that straight line situation I talked about avoiding. And if I move over 1 more, I'm in the same boat. I can come up here. That way I'm closer range for damage. Let's give Merlin a kill. He hasn't done anything. Nice. Go. But yeah, you storm into their cave, murder everything, and then are like, oh, by the way, gonna steal these tiger cubs. Nice. Lava Vulture. He looks cool too. That's gotta be on a southern expedition. Alright, I think I have way too many juvenilles right now. Yeah, I do. 20 feels like so many until it's not. But you wanna know what? I have a lot of wasted space in my base, so let's just do this. Does that get me close? Yep. Alright, let's put all the bear cubs in the old large keep. Nice, I kind of forgot I had so much house space. Ice Breath. Nice. So these guys finally might have a range attack for me. Alright, I might have just found my Fearless Aura counterpart. Let's juice these up. Oh, they have to be in here. I see. So I'm gonna boost the bears more than hunter bugs right now, because I'm more excited for them. Just being honest, I have no idea if that's the right call or not. But I kind of made that choice a few episodes, if we're being honest, when I didn't invest any upgrades into the hunter bugs. Alright. Let's get you guys out of the courtyard. You don't like the courtyard. We're good. We're all rearranged. Do we just paste these over to the bear? Mammals usually are pretty healthy. Agility is going to be a big one for position. And then endurance, because that ice breath might be pretty expensive, is that's where my brain goes. Holy cow, are these things going to get strong bite strength against something? I wish I had more human blood right now. I don't need the taming potions. The agility potions are interesting because I know that's an issue. What I can do, man, this is a lot of micromanagement, but I could actually bump this up, go just over 5 for a few turns, and then bump it back down. Totally up to you guys if it's worth min-maxing on your own accounts. Probably not, is the honest answer, because now I gotta try and remember that like 2 episodes from now. But we will do our best. And some of these, I don't know if they got fed because we ran out. And these are going to get really good percentile bite strength against whatever I have them attacking. 3 and 3. Well, that cleaned out a lot. Let's go. Let's get some more meat. Potion-wise. Nice, I'm finally getting these elements. Oh, I forgot how expensive. I forgot how expensive my expedition is and that I have 0 money. Alright, buy the meat, that's essential. And let's go win a tournament first. $837. I think we can do this. Warrior, Archer, Sorcerer, 3 monsters. We kind of need this financially. Oh, you scaredy cat. Alright, let's bring you two, just since it is lethal. We've already passed on the strongest pair we can. And yeah, let's give Horrid Worm one more run for his money. Let's bring out the old boys. Maybe I'm just feeling sentimental. But I don't really want our new generation to die off. I do need to remember once we get back to the base to check breeding. I'm thinking that I might be able to finally do my max alligator pair. Alright. We're positioned pretty well. Insects are a little more resistant to magic, so having him on this left side to blitz the mage is actually kind of nice. Ooh, he's almost in range. We wait till next turn from there. Let's try and get a shot off. And then we position around to protect him. No one's... yeah, I guess real low chances. We take that. And Swampy Boy, we start to work towards the Archer. Interesting. Both their guys only moved. Alright, this should be a pretty easy win. Moved that far and still had energy for an attack. That's incredible. Let's just make sure we hit this. Kill their first guy. Do I want to move up Reaper and attack? I'll just let the insect do his thing. I'm looking really good. was able to get all the way to their back line before they ever hit me with a range shot. That's kind of been my strategy with my most agile unit, just lifts up the side. And so far I have no complaints with that one. I had a feeling. Alright, let's just go back to normal bow shot. Alright, we went all aggro that turn, because now I can guaranteed kill him next turn. And we cleared the back line, should be one more turn. Holy cow, triple attack. Reaper's still leveling up, I love that. You should have line of sight on both from here. Let's get a quick strike off. There we go. Survived 5 lethal combats. Okay. We needed that money badly. You know, I know I've kind of not leveled up my guys the last few, but I really needed that money. Alright, let's check the base a second. What are we under overutilizing? We could get rid of some storage, we could get rid of some beds, and we don't have a blacksmith going. Or we do, I just haven't clicked on it in forever. Okay, we had someone in there. Whoops, he's been hanging out for a while. Been hired to that area doing absolutely nothing. Love that for him. Sorry, buddy, putting you back to work. Alright, let's get some hatchling chambers going, because we are going to go clear more stuff. Man, I haven't been caught and disengaged in a long time with him. Alright, we've been doing fine with these Panthers, so let's go back to our guys we're trying to level up. We're just going to grind a little XP here a second. Alright, pretty rough funnel. Look at their little babies just hanging out. We're just going to waltz in and murder everything. They seem to get more XP on kills than anything, hence why I keep trying to like leave them one XP and then finish them off with whoever I'm leveling up. It also works well with him having an energy killer, or I keep combining those, but him having the killer revival health-wise. Because if I did lose him, I can just heal him. That's all I got for line of sight right now. Wonder how many kills I can get him in one combat. I don't think he'll get a medal because this isn't like a sanctioned fight or anything. Killer survival, right back to full health. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, is that a good perk? Oh, there's one in the corner. I'm like, what am I waiting for? Hello, I see you. You can just let me take your babies and then I will leave you to live. Blitz flies all the way up. There you go, Blitz. Oh, no, no, no. What a misclick. I hate when that happens. Alright. Northern Hunter Bugs, let's not do that one right now. Alright, bunch more Panthers. We have so many, let's just let them hang out, I guess. Feels wasteful, but like I have Tiger Bear, Panther, Swampy. I really only have 2 I could put up there, so I'd rather just wait. Done with that next turn. These have been long turns with this expedition. We're 30 minutes in, and I feel like I haven't made it very far. But lots of good content. And the fact that we're getting some new exciting mammal species is pretty cool. Shady Business still hasn't come to bite me in the butt yet. I'm pretty nervous about that choice. Time will tell what happens. Here we go. Abomination, reproduction, new alchemist, new stock. We're going to need more potions of cure because we're being pretty greedy with how we are leveling our guys up. Sure, I'll do a mammal one, and let's keep hybrids going. The reptile bonuses, I'm going to move to the end. Did that change the timing on anything? Not really. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Look at that monster keep, that's sweet. Let's do the monster lab. Okay, I feel like we're doing really well from the building standpoint. We're kind of ahead of the curve there. I'm just going to leave the expedition out here. I'm curious to see if we find new caves. Let's hang out one turn there. Holy cow, we lost all that money? Sheesh. Alright, dragon tanks, blitz, sapphire, you, and then let's try and get protector on somebody. We haven't leveled anyone up in a while. 63 bite strength, let's go. Swampy boy, sure, we can finally give you some counterattack. Axe Reaper, there you go, my man. Hyena. Hyena's a pretty good base breeding monster. It has decent bite strength, good magic resistance, kind of well balanced stats across the board. Like nothing super special, but with the protector trait, seems pretty good for your front line. The only kind of annoying part is just I don't invest much into counterattack early. So that would obviously change if I'm running protector as a main way to do damage. Boardworm, we got 1 turn left. Still can't breed. I did not check the alligators last time. Alright, there we go. I really don't know what the mutation chance does. I'll throw it on him. I can get that abomination off. Do you guys know what that mutation chance does? If you have any info on that one, let me know. I am curious. Alright, let's check in on our juveniles a second. Alright, so starting at the top. These are pretty good traits, still have some abomination, but we'll heal it off soon. We're okay to let it keep ticking up a little bit. We've already done the math there. 15 abomination, energy steel, spiny skin. These were the 2 least important. I'm going to kick these down just so you're not fully abominated. But he's probably a sell. We still don't know what we have here. We have no abomination right now. I did give this one the bite. So let's give... Why is it not telling me how tame or untame he is? because they're still eggs. Okay, I see what's happening. Greater lifesteal and spiny skin. So this one might be my only one with greater lifesteal. 30 and we're at 31, so I need to kick these down. Okay, that'll completely heal it off there. Alright, Panthers, we're hanging out. I don't know what I did to these first two to make them more abominated than the rest. I think it's fine. Tiger bears, we're doing good there. We're going to let them get just a little bit of abomination and then heal it off. Oop, I didn't give you anything. That's alright, my man. Didn't give any of those. Breeding pair-wise, let's get this going. That'll be more monsters we care about. We just did our base upgrade. What else are we missing? I think that's it. I would like to buy some more ingredients, but right now I'm broke again. So let's do the bandits camp. Tank blitz. I don't have my guy to heal. So it's a little sketchy, but I should be okay. My archers are putting out enough damage. Alright, these don't look like the tall grass. So unfortunately, this is going to be a little sketchier. 50%, no dice. Let's just go up 2 on everyone. That should get me in range for next turn. So 46, precision shot, 57. How much does it cost me though? 9? Versus I could get off 2 shots? I'd rather just take 2 shots right now. There we go. Yep, Blitz, we're going to get all the way up there, because now he's out of line of sight. And I will keep the wall going here to protect my back units. Since Blitz moved up more, I'll move you here. Ooh, they're focusing my archer. Hey, 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 chill, bro. He shot his own guy. Alright, well, no more of that. That was pretty rude. Let's kill one. Okay, you're in tank position now. You should easily be able to win this 1v1. Move over a couple. He should be dead. Alright, we've only got melee on this side, but we've got 2 of our strongest attackers, so I feel good about it. And then you move into melee, that will protect your friend. Dead over there. Dead here. Let's go. Easy, easy claps. Got some human meat. Alright. I care more about the human meat on the guys that are my flankers, because they are pretty much flanking mages. I don't know why I didn't invest anything in him. Abomination plus 12 a turn. And this will take off 30, so I can let it, it's going to go up 7, so a little too much. Okay. Plus 8 a turn. Yep, that's fine to keep letting go up aggressively. He doesn't have good traits. Alright, Tiger Bear. These guys we could absolutely juice one on Human Bite. Let's take one of the females and pass along some Human Bite. We will do the same with one of our female panthers. At this point, I'd rather just have 20% on insect. Alright, anything else we can do? I don't think so. Base management's good. Is it time? Do we hire a blacksmith? It's been a long time since we've looked. I mean, they're all still so bad. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, tournament. Mage and Pets. That's a really good growth potion. It's not lethal. We get good money. That just instantly tames something. So 4 hybrids. Or I'm 4 insectoids. No shot. Alright, let's do the high level Mage and Pets. We're gonna lose this. Flawless defense, spiny skin. Who could I actually bring? Blitz in a tank. Max Horrid Worm. This is non-lethal. Let's bring Dire for the energy steal. Okay. I think that's all we can do. Hey, victory! Alright, let's fight it out. Interesting, I thought we were losing this one. But we are starting to get guys with really good traits. Alright. Yeah, alright. We're gonna keep you flying up the flank. We're gonna keep you flying up the flank. I can't quite get to my guy. Terrible piloting. And then we go here. Alright. The only problem with this blitz is it really takes the fight to them. I think I wait 1 turn on it and see if I can get some chip damage. Not much, but still helps. They only moved about 3 hexes. They shouldn't be able to move 3 and still bite, so I think I'm safe there. Reaper can also make it all the way up there. So I'm just going to hold these 2 right where they're at. Like, the only problem with flying Horde Worm up there right now is if they collapse, he's probably going to run through here. So I'll lose that whole advantage I've been trying to set up by shutting down their mage. So I'm going to let them casually just move their guys up. And now we go say, what's up? They did kind of choke me off here. I figured they might do that, but that's alright. Alright, let's energy drain him. Because that piggybacks with... And then then tank. I'm really surprised that he had enough for a counterattack, even though we energy drained him and landed a bite with energy steal. Oh boy. We're getting messed up over there. Alright. This is a kill. No, I should prioritize healing here. And now we can still kill. How much energy does he have? Too much. Okay, double dodge, that's unfortunate. Do I keep some energy? I'm full health, so I think I keep energy. I need to keep some energy there for counterattacking. I guess let's try it, because if I land this and get the energy steal, I'm in good shape. Double dodge, okay. Ooh, ice breath. That's gotta be ice breath. Alright, we gotta start helping on this side. I need you to get back into this for me. Because we are dead over here. Alright, let's do some damage before we go. Try and stack some more poison. That's all she wrote there. Alright, gonna win this overall. Someone's gonna get defeated though, for sure. It was my tank. But he held out solo for a long time. I mean, no archers for support on this one or anything. No, come on. 1 HP. Spiny skin kill. Ooh. I'm glad this isn't lethal. Look at those dodges. Wild. Man, you got ice breath too. What is with all these guys in their ice breath? Holy cow, tough one. Remain undefeated. Let's go. Blitz is good. He's probably my best unit. Alright, good money. We're back in the positive by a little bit. Alright. And Blitz. Blitz is getting up there, perk-wise. Blitz is about maxed. Blitz is maxed other than counterattack. Oh, yep, other than counterattack. Nice. I guess I could have told that by his name. Sorry. Still burning the candle on both ends this week. Alright, not going to be our most exciting fight. So no more Blitz for now. Let's give Boardworm one last sense of combat before we retire him. AKA before he dies. Boardworm, peek around, buddy. This has been your crew. You've done well. You will be missed. I wish we had more time to breed you. Pass on your good traits to your offspring. You take care. Rest in peace. Alright, someone's got to move now. Who'd we piss off? Okay, left side's moving, mid's moving. Alright, this isn't going to kill, but we'll just land some hits for XP, and should be dead. This side, we got our zigzag path, so we can move up and bite. We can move up and shoot. We're getting aggressive here, speeding up the tempo. That's going to be a bottleneck, so we're actually going to want to move Merlin there. And then we're going to try and keep getting him up. Insect bonus. Just like we drew it up. Alright, you're fine to just blitz. You can win that 1v1 for sure. And we're almost out of here. Alright, let's just attack with tank, get some XP. No one has line of sight, do they? Blitz. One shot kill. And you should be able to take this within a turn or two. I like the energy game we're playing. Let's leave our expedition out there. I think that's it for this turn. Before we move on, we will call the video there. Looking forward to our next video. We're getting closer for our juvenilles to hatch. We now have our max alligator combos going, hopefully to get both energy steel traits on one single unit. And then we need to get back to breeding some of the better guys. You know, with Blitz max now, I'm just going to start breeding Blitz a ton. Sapphire Beetle, I'd like to pass on Flawless Attack. Even though it has a cooldown, so it's not near as good as I thought, but still interesting when you absolutely need that hit and don't want to miss a dodge. Battle Rat, we're pretty much letting die. Gillo, and our Rose, we can keep reading here and there. The Row Male is done, so we can try and get Tail Sweep. Where is Row Male? Yeah, they're done, so we can get that tail sweep passing on as well. So hey, another good episode. Thanks for tuning in, and we will try and get another one out this weekend. Have a good one.